get Tom Cruise off the roof, he doesn't realise he's in the shot.
We are very excited. Why? Because tonight, my friends, we are screening the top 25 of Straight 8 2025 in that building. The IMAX, London, the biggest screen in the UK, the second biggest in Europe, and our second time doing this, and it's sold out. But it doesn't matter to you because you're watching from the comfort of your own seats. What you're about to see is the pinnacle of the Straight 8 year. Every year we invite people all over the world to try out our difficult filmmaking challenge, and they respond. We never set a brief, so we get a real kind of barometer of what's going on in the world. And hi there, how you doing? And this year is no different. It's an incredible selection, really one of the toughest selections ever. We used our top jury, our top 8 jury, to help us narrow down the 25 as well, and it was incredibly difficult. Earlier this week we showed the top 8 in Cannes, and you'll see which ones they are. They're peppered through the top 25 that you're about to see. Don't worry, come through, it's all just very relaxed and no retakes. Anyway, so I don't want to keep you too long from seeing your films. We want to thank every single person that entered. Although we're celebrating the top 25 tonight, everyone else that entered is getting their film sent to them during this transmission so that you can watch it as the 26th film tonight. So we hope that those of you who've done what we suggested and set up a cast and crew, friends and family screening wherever you're sitting right now really enjoy it. And we hope everyone else enjoys it. Get busy in the comments if you want to. This will stay up after it's finished, so you can send people to watch it later, but hopefully you're enjoying it live. So we said we might put one cut into this video, and it might be coming up soon, see if you can notice it. But that's all from me, Ed from Straight 8, and I'm going to hand over to Alex.
When you're watching, keep an eye out for every single shot and every single cut that really works, because every single one of these films has been made in a ridiculously difficult and completely unique way, where each filmmaker has a Super 8 camera and they shoot their entire film start to finish sequentially on one roll. So every time they pull the trigger, oh wait, let me turn the camera on. There we go. Hopefully that picked up on the mic. Every time they pull the trigger, they're adding a shot to their film. So if you shoot the wrong thing, you've got to change your script to fit it in. So it's one of the most difficult ways, in many ways, to make a film. But it's also one of the most level, one of the most freeing, and one of the most forgiving, because there's nowhere to hide. So you just, please, you just shoot. You just shoot your first shot, your second shot, and it doesn't matter how it went, because at the end of each take you go, yeah, that's brilliant, we're moving on, because there is no way to go backwards. So yeah, please keep that in mind and go nuts for every single cut that really sings and every single brilliant piece of in-camera practical effects, or just people that have been so bold in choosing not to cut or not to do anything complicated and really just trusting in their script. And then think about it while you're watching, how you would do the same thing. Because even though we've sort of tried to terrify you with the prospect of shooting a film entirely on one roll of this stuff, oh, hello Ed. It doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be difficult. And Straight 8 2026 is now open. So please watch this, think about how you would do the same thing, and just give it a go. Because what we always say is, if you've got a Straight 8 in you, we want to see it. And the whole thing is just stop sitting around thinking, oh, one day I could do this, and just do it. What's the worst that could happen? So yeah, please enjoy. Thank you so much to our partners, which is CineLab, who have been processing and scanning basically every single Straight 8 that's gone through since 2016, and Shots, who have also been supporting us for the last couple of years, and the BFI, whose wonderful venue we've been screening at for, was the South Bank for a couple of years before that, but the IMAX for the last couple of years. And honestly, it is the single best place to see these films, second only to your screen where you're watching them now. Enjoy.
I believe I'm what they used to call a boltzmann brain, an object of spontaneous ephemeral order, born out of chaos. My memory is filled with things that may or may not have happened, just a product of the random quantum fluctuations that brought me into existence. I remember being a young boy in a young universe, and of all things, I remember a smokeless indoor grill endorsed by a heavyweight boxing champion. I remember a world of sentient meat, these children of oblivion, granted the great cosmic gift of emergence. I remember my fall through the infinite well of blinding totality, and as I fell, I was immersed into a profound peace. For I was the eyes and ears of the universe, and I was its thoughts, a transitory spark of consciousness that breathed life into a cold void. Through me, reality awoke and felt and loved. I am meat. I am all. Chaos is at the gates, and now I yield again to its cold embrace. But forever is a long time, and anything is possible. Perhaps someday we will all meet again.
Perdonami, Padre, perché ho peccato. Questa è la mia confessione. Sono confessata. Sono davvero dispiaciuta per questo e tutti i miei peccati, perché sicuramente il mio Dio non riderebbe mai l'amore indecoroso.
My father kept everything he ever owned. This June it killed him. Crushed under a pillar of waste. They say he died on impact. The house was a temple to his neurosis. I couldn't sell it until everything was gone. It took me a week to clear most of it. A week in filth, rat carcasses and rotten food. Nothing unexpected. Until I cracked open the corpse, his closet, where he died. Out wafted a decaying smell. I felt obligated to catalogue what I found. Books, old toys, photo albums. I saw it around midday. A water stain the size of my palm. I looked in the roof space for a leak in the surrounding rooms. Nothing. That night, I had a horrid dream. I witnessed a lake. Immense, dark waters settled in a pit at the center of the house. The next day, I removed more. I realized everything in there was odd-numbered. Scissors with one blade, shoes in triplets, 7 mismatched forks. As I worked, the smell grew stronger. I found them inside a box containing waterlogged papers and this photo. I felt sick, so I went home. That night, the same dream. Endless walls disappearing along the lakeside, pasted in that grotty, discolored wallpaper. Next morning, all that was left were the paintings pushed to the back. I shifted the last one and then... I understood then everything he did to me. He was drowning. Somewhere here he's still drowning, in his house, in his things. It's like a tide pulling me in, asking me to drown with him.
Hurry up in there! Let's go!
Yeah, I'm coming, bro. I'm coming.
Just pull yourself together.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, it's me. I'm sorry I've been out of touch recently. I decided to call you from a payphone because it felt more real. So, leading up to and during the election, my phone was absolutely flooded with spam. All from bots, although for some it was still hard to tell the difference. They were all trying hard to provoke some kind of emotional reaction out of me. It's just so ironic. I thought I couldn't help but feel entirely depersonalized from the world. In what seemed like an instant, we've passed this point of no return where this massive consolidation of power puts all people, our privacy, our bodies, our future at risk. We've traded the sanctity of human connection for a paywall. The only options are to either buy in or be cast aside entirely. I don't want to be reduced to ones and zeros. I miss talking to someone and knowing it was a secret. I miss reading the frail and meandering handwriting of an old friend. I miss feeling like the world is still full of mystery. I want to know that it's still worth holding on to hope.
Hi, friend. Well, sounds like everything is going to shit. Well, it's a beautiful, rainy, mucky day here in Ossining. I was going to do some yard work, but nope. The trees will still be here tomorrow. So, my first piece of advice is don't piss away a perfectly good breakdown. I say ride that dragon down as far as you can. Once you find out what the real pain is, you have nothing left to hide. You don't have anything to be afraid of. Every generation has its moral crisis to deal with, and that story is as old as humanity. I know you are scared inside, and I know that there are scary things going on outside, but I want you to remember there are roadmaps of the heart that already exist. I know you can do this. You can't see me, but I'm smiling. I'm really happy for you because this is where shit gets interesting.
Welcome to your new home.
Now, welcome to South Acton. It's a place where there's colour and culture, where there's these fucking vultures shotting and whipping. Over in block 1, man them BTPing on a spliff and then flexing a fake wrist. Chipping in for a spliff, asking bro if he's got riz. It's just how it is. Come round here and see how many of us got a working boiler. The damp's coming in and the lights flickering. There's only 5p in the meter, now it's pitch black. We're playing cards in the dark, using candles as heaters. Lock in, I'm about to go deeper. Growing up poor, but being able to play in the garden. Broken fence, but I'd be able to see when my mates are out. Run around and have a race from there to there. We just used to ride bikes, go up and down the hill, adrenaline on high. Go into Green Park, teeth in the ball, waiting for the inner apties to come out so they could settle the score. Playing hide and seek in the blocks, finding a couple raps, knowing it was a gateway to the trap. Block 11, door 6, addicts knocking, convicts hitting them with a quick fix. Sometimes I'm still that little girl who would wander off to the skate park. Walk past the bus stop, opposite the road was a 2p shop. Go to Blue Park and play on the swings, I could actually inhale the air within. Appreciate the greenery, take in SA scenery. Hear the sounds of mums shouting at their kids to come in, dinner's in. I knew my neighbours, people like my mum that did hard labour, working off their asses to stack paper.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah, that's what you said. Some of us believed you. You tricked us, fooled us. Where I'm from, we'd say you groomed us. That's why Jakub disapproved, cause he knew you wouldn't approve of the alternative. You were affirmative that your solution would be preservative. Be real, you were just trying to be conservative. Posh new balcony with a nice council tax to match. Rent increase with unexplained receipts. Everything in fine print on the lease. But you've only got a week to pick up the keys. Put your kids at ease. Put dinner on the table and send money back home to the land of the free. New postcodes, new views, new neighbours. Less parks, more communal gardens, no more familiar faces.
This is a fabulous investment in a Zone 2 location.
Yeah, but my front door's broken.
£42 billion were invested in the local area.
Someone's stuck in the lift though.
Here are your reasons to invest.
I walk around these days and I feel lost. I don't know what street goes where. I'm a stranger and they're the resident. It's evident they're trying to set a precedent. This is the new normal. New faces dressed all formal. A community centre at the heart of our homes. Get there in the hours of 9 to 5 though. We no longer fit in. It's not our home no more. It's bricks and mortar built on the backs of our mixed community. Just an opportunity to invest in their pockets and not our futures. We're next on the docket. Affordable housing. Marginal ethnic backgrounds to make us sound authentic when we're the majority. Stuck in a whirlwind of bureaucracy and in-house politics, the hypocrisy. Our town used to be a democracy, where we voted and came together, had barbecue dinners, block parties from one end to the other. Now we don't fit in your brochure, so tell us, who did you invest in and why? Because it wasn't us and I've just told you why.
Welcome to your new home. Forecast 18% growth in house prices over the next 5 years.
The older I got, the more my friends and family went on about fruit.
You'll love it,
they said.
I promise, you'll change your mind. Come on, it's so sweet. Don't wait too long.
So after years of not being sure I liked fruit at all, I decided to give it a try. I probably could learn to love it over time. Besides, pretty much everyone else I knew was doing it. Not that I can't handle peer pressure. I got myself ready, mentally and physically. It wasn't easy. I didn't feel as great or glowing as people want you to believe, but I still kind of loved it. What was once a seed was then a blueberry, then a raspberry, but then it was gone. You'd think after living my whole life without wanting it, I'd have been okay. But suddenly life without fruit was devastating. But there are plenty of seeds in the world, or so I thought, so I decided to give it another go. This time a bit more cautiously, but then with gusto. Blueberry, then strawberry, then kiwi fruit, then once again, nothing. I had all the will in the world, but I could only go so far. Other people seemed fine with fruit. It was part of their life. Natural. Easy. The last time was the hardest. It felt brave to try again, but I was ruthlessly determined. Everyone who pushed me so hard now worried.
Don't rush it,
they pleaded. I knew it was time. I wanted to know what pomegranate and pineapple and pumpkin was like. I needed fruit in my life. And so it happened once again. Blueberry, strawberry, navel orange, then mango. The sweet, delicious victory. I made it to mango. But then... I've given up on fruit. My body won't let me have it. And, for now at least, life is a lot less sweet.
Monica, you have such an extraordinary story. Let's start at the beginning. Where were you born?
I was born in Equatorial Guinea in 1972. I was the daughter of the country's first president after it gained independence from Spain. One of my earliest memories is of my family traveling to North Korea to meet Kim Il-sung, the supreme leader of North Korea. 2 years later, my mother took me, my sister, and my brother to study at a high school in North Korea, as there were no educational opportunities in our home country. Shortly after arriving, however, my mother told us she had to immediately return to Equatorial Guinea. I didn't know it at the time, but my father had just been overthrown in a coup, and he had been executed by my cousin, my father's nephew. We were left in the care of Kim Il-sung and we were moved to military boarding school. Life in the military boarding school was tough. I got up every morning at 5 a.m. to exercise with my platoon and took part in military training camps. I found it difficult to fit in with my classmates, and I had completely lost contact with my mother living in Equatorial Guinea. I went to university in Pyongyang, and I lived with international students from places such as Syria and China. Living with them inspired me to learn more about the outside world, but I also started to question my own identity, and I needed to find somewhere I belonged. I decided to leave and move to Spain. It was my grandfather's birthplace, but no employer would recognize my North Korean university diploma, and I was stuck doing low-paid jobs. I moved to New York, and it felt like it was a society where kindness and indifference lived side by side. I tried living back in Asia, first in South Korea, and then I moved to China, but it still didn't feel like home. I eventually decided to return to Equatorial Guinea, the country that had killed my father. It was a culture shock at first, but the longer I lived there, the more I was able to connect with my ancestry and get a clearer idea of who I was. In 2014, I decided to move to London. Growing up in North Korea, I always felt as if I stuck out, but in London, I felt marvelously discreet.
Do you feel like London is home for you now?
Wherever I go is home, but at the same time, I don't know if anywhere can ever be my home. I'm a mixed-race woman first in 3 different cultures, Asian, African, and European, and I spend my life searching for my identity.
What is your opinion on a creased, dirty pair of Air Force?
Creased, dirty pair of Air Force?
Does it look like I like a dirty pair of Air Force?
No, that's not a bit of me.
I think shoes are the shackles of society.
I'm gonna get mocked.
You're gonna get mocked, violated.
Gonna get mocked.
This story begins with a boy and a dream. With one thing in his mind, he begins to scheme. He promises he'll take good care. He'll treat them better in his last pair. Not all shoes walk runways. Not all shoes are designer brands. Some shoes are beaters. Some shoes just kick it. The ultimate step corrector, your new shoes will never have to be your old shoes. Buy our stuff so you don't have to buy more stuff. Give more for less. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, okay, all right. We're good to go? Yeah, right, banging. I want to just tell you about the time that my owner tried to, replace me, I know.
Away. What? It's sailing on the boat! Wants to go away! Wait.
What's funny?
Switches the lights off. Who turns them back on? Who closes the door and locks it twice just to make sure? Who puts the stars in the sky and takes them down just in time, just in time, just in time? Who holds the sun up to the sky? Who sits on the moon? Who holds you when you cry? Who closes the door and locks it twice just to make sure? Who puts the stars in the sky and takes them down just in time, just in time, just in time?
Your date.
Wait, is this a date?
Yeah.
Well, no, if it was a date, I would have taken you like somewhere proper. This isn't.
I'm messing with you. It's fine.
Are you sure? Because you know, if you wanted to go. Shit.
What?
You're gonna have to push.
Push? Push what?
Push the car.
The car.
That's push. That's good. Nice. Nice. Go. Okay.
Hey.
Wow, you look really pretty.
Oh my god, you too. Well, firstly, it looks freezing. Secondly, I have nothing to wear on the water. And thirdly, I'm not getting my hair wet.
Firstly, it's not that cold. Second, I have clothes, you can wear mine. And thirdly, you can tread water. I've seen you do it.
I mean, if I get my hair, like, it takes time to look this good. So
Well, I got all the time in the world.
Yes! Oh my god, who's the champ? Again. Oh god. You better not embarrass me.
I'd never.
I'm serious, Luke.
I love weddings.
I hate weddings.
Well, I hope you like ours.
Are you proposing right now?
Well, my favorite thing was that little red thing you wore last night.
I actually think I'd be pretty cool mum. Kind of yummy mummy vibes, but not that because that's kind of like...
Yummy mummy.
I don't mean
Yeah.
that.
Was
3,
wondering
2,
if you'd like to go
1.
to a restaurant. You'll always be my person. I love you, Emily.
I love you too, Luke. I think it's a beautiful thing. That first moment you meet someone, when you have no idea what role, if any, they'll play in your life. Whether they'll stick with you through hard times, or whether they'll be the one to cause them. It's only natural for us to look back on our relationships with people and think, if only I'd known this, if only I'd known that, could I have saved myself from the pain that was to come? I am in pain now, as we all are. But one thing I know for certain is I would and will never be capable of not loving you, Luke. If I could, I'd do it all again. I may be fragments of a person now, but without you, without us, I don't think I would have ever known what it's like to be whole. Thank you.
Oh my god, it's the bus! Oh, I'm gonna make it. Come on, come on, come on, I can get it. I think I can get it. I think I can. Oh, no, I'm never gonna get it. Damn it. Oh, if I'd have been a minute earlier. Damn it, that's so annoying. Mind you, he's just sitting there. Just sitting there. I could probably just make it if I run now. Right, I'm going for it, I'm going for it. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, that's so annoying. God knows when the next one's gonna be. Ages. Could be 10 minutes. I'm just going to have to stand here and wait. How annoying. I hate that. Well, Oi, get off the pavement, you. No countdown display. I've got no phone signal. Well, the timetable's complete bollocks. I can't even see down the road to see if there's a bus coming. Oh, but hang on. Oh, hang on. If I look in the window, I can, in that reflection window, I can just about make out a reflection. Is that a bus? Is that a bus? Can I see a bus there? Could be. Is that a bus? Not sure. I think it is a bus. Something big, but I'm not sure. I think it is. It definitely is. Yeah, that is definitely a bus. Oh, hallelujah. Right, I'll be there in about 10 minutes, then. I can be in town. I think I'll be just about all right. Thank God for that. Oh, thank God for that. Hang on. Huh? What? Well, where's it gone, huh? Oh, for God's sake. Where is it? Where the hell has it gone? Has it evaporated? Could swear I saw. God's sake, this is ridiculous. I give up. Loud. I'm going to walk to the next stop. Oh no, the plants. They haven't been watered for ages. They look terrible. Really dry. Okay, have I got time? Have I got a couple of minutes to give them some water? There's nothing coming. Okay, I'll give you a quick water. Okay, just a quick one. You owe me, plants. Oh, shit! Run! Stop, come on, stop. Please stop, Stop! No! Run! Stop! Stop. Come on. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, right, upstairs. Well, I hope the front seat's free.
134.
134? Oh, this isn't even my bus.
My mother once told me that our hair and nails continue to grow after we die. How peculiar, I thought. To think what kind of life my hair would live without me. Would she be kinder than I? Smarter? Bolder? Braver? Unperturbed by the illiberal? Would she dare to do what I felt I never could? Speak louder, dream bigger, love harder, win the game, steal the stage, kiss the boy I always left in silence. Shit, she called him. Or perhaps she would grow wild and untamed, devouring the world I left behind. Until nothing of me remained but a memory.
वो कहते हैं जिंदगी हर किसी को एक मकसद देती है, पर मेरी जिंदगी ने मुझसे मेरा मकसद छीन लिया, मुझे तूफान में धकेल दिया, मेरा रास्ता छीन लिया और मुझे अंधेरे में अकेला छोड़ दिया। तूफान में सुकून जैसे, शोर के अंदर छुपी एक कहानी जैसे। मुझे वो दिखी और उसी पल मुझ में एक चिंगारी भड़की और मुझे मेरी वजह, मेरा मकसद मिल गया। कभी कभी एक छोटी सी चीज भी शोर के पीछे एक नया रास्ता बना देती है। कभी कभी मकसद मिलता नहीं, वो एक आग है जो खुद के अंदर जलानी पड़ती है।